Good evening, everyone. It's all right, Chris was just telling me it's loud, so I'm just turning the volume down a bit. So, yeah, sorry about that. I'll just put the link in before said certain person keeps going on about it. So there you go. The link is now in. It's only you watching. You're wondering what that strange noise is I took. And Todd makes some strange noises when he's. I reckon, having them. I had some. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Jason.
I had some chocolate eclairs and I reckon it's chipped one of my teeth down here. Feels a bit sharp. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm trying to get an NHS dentist round here. He's like rocking on shit. Not going to happen. I don't like the dentist, but yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Callum's got the leggy. He's got a bit of a cold, but as far as, yeah, told him to keep away from us. I don't know. I don't want no leggy. The normal bunged up nose and sore throat and leggy boy. But yeah, normally at night he gives me a kiss on the side of the face, and I said, "Don't come near me. I don't want it." But see, on the time he goes artist to college, so that's obviously where he's got it from. Oh right, did you watch his gaming thing last night? Hi Johnny. Yeah, he's gone over to the dark side. He's gone on to PlayStation now, and he live streams some. I don't know what GTA 5 or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I told him to do more. If he carries on doing same content, he'll get more viewers.
But yeah, they were only me and Chris in last night.
We're only testing it out.
But I mean, he don't do a lot of content, sometimes when he goes out with Chris, he'll put a video up and. Oh, I watched it today in the video where you met. Oh, hi, Kath. Oh, okie dokie then, Kath. Hope you feel better soon. But yeah, Callum's got the leggy. So we, I mean, he don't go out from one day to the next. Only time he goes out is when he goes out with Chris sometimes. Other than that, he goes to college. So, okie dokie then, Johnny. So he's either got it from college or, got it from his walkabout with Chris. But I don't know. You know what? Where it's like these days. Yeah, he stopped in the meeting, Jason. He's not that poorly as he can't stop, it hasn't affected his eating, even though he says he's got a sore throat. So, mind you, I've always been the same. Hey, about Yordi. Oh,
Hey.
Anyway, So yeah, he as a kid, even if I'd got cough, cold, or anything, it never put me off my food. I don't know why. Some people it does, some people it don't. I don't know. But so yeah, it's not stopped him eating. The phrase "he must have all the legs" comes to mind. Oh dear. He's always wanting food or anything that's available.
Steve-o.
Hiya, Steve. How are you? But compared to about 4 years ago, 5, well, it'd be 5 years this year. But that's a sort of episode in his life that yeah. Vapor rub on your feet. I've not heard of that one, Jason. It must be some weird science thing. Put him. Can't stop yawning. Yeah, he's playing about with his new toy, Steve. Got a new drone. There's a story to tell you there. Were it just you and that lad? Or who else were there?
With Steve.
Steve Justice.
He had gone to Cleethorpes with work, so he couldn't be here.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron had got his kids, so he couldn't be here.
Anyway, so I went out droning to Chesterfield. Right. So when there were his pal Steve and this other lad. Well, this other lad, Chris, had, he'd never met him before.
That's right, Chris. You got to rub some whiskey on my feet before I go to bed.
Anyway, so what happened was they were flying this drone, and it were in an area where there's a lot of industrial, it was like an industrial estate, and there are all these big buildings and whatever. Yeah. Chris is going to match Jason. So anyway, what happened was this young lad were, being a bit cocky and gung-ho and everything, and his drone landed on this roof, but were too high for him to actually physically climb up and get it. So we got another drone. So what he did is on the legs, they did put some he put some tie wraps on it, and there's the thing was, it was arms, whatever, yeah. Legs, whatever you call them. So he tied some tie wraps, and the thing was to send up that drone, hook it to this drone that was stuck, bring it down, and voila. But there's a bit of a problem. It hooked the drone, but as soon as it took off, it went. So then there were 2 drones stuck. So Chris don't know whether he's got his drones back or what. I don't know. So they were on about what were they on about doing? Going to a hardware store and lassoing it or something.
He got a long piece of string, a long rope.
Yeah.
And he found a bit of metal knocking about on the floor, tied that to it like a metal pole. Something like that, like a cowboy going, yeehaw! Looking it up onto the roof trying to get it.
But yeah, it sort of, sent his drone up, his second drone up to rescue the first one, but then ended up with an even bigger problem. There were 2 drones on the roof. Chris says, well, I left. He says, I left them to it. You know what I mean?
Hang on.
Chris said he'd got some footage of it. But yeah, so this fella, you know, with 2 drones down. He'd sent a second drone up to rescue the first one and ended up, they were both stuck up there. And Chris says, well...
Oh, no, it's Mini 2, it's not on here.
He says, you know, I'm not being funny, lads. He says, but I'm going home. So we left them to it. So we don't know whether he got it back or whatever. I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Say bye.
Hang on, let me just click stuff. I'll just stay behind, just chilling. I can't be asked moving. Not me now. I'm knackered.
Is it cosy with that heater now, Johnny?
Yeah. I think I'm running this can out now. Getting a bit puffy and puffy.
Probably needs a refill.
All right. Been good. Keeping me warm, anyway.
Well, that's it. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Let's Tracy get me some cigars. Look at the size of them.
Not usual ones.
As for some thick cigars, she got me fucking Sutty's magic wand.
Sutty's magic wand.
It were up that one.
Yeah.
And drawn. Oh shit. Drawn about there, but about 3
Got some
foot.
beers.
3 foot along.
It's all right. That's the building that the drone was stuck on.
Oh dear.
It weren't his. It was this other lad's.
Not 1 drone, 2 drones.
So he sent another drone up to rescue.
Like one drone, we're going to pick up another drone. What's a stupid
anyway,
idea?
So that's the building, and Chris says about where my finger is. That's where drone landed.
Look at that.
Eh?
Look at that.
See? That's
The size of the cigar, Chris.
Hey, look at. His told Tracy to get him some cigars. He wanted a thickened.
So I want some big cigars. I meant fucking thickness, not length.
He wanted a Cuban.
So anybody asks, this is a cigar. I've got the box to prove it.
Yeah.
He wanted a Cuban, mate.
They're called Royal Dutch Elite.
Ah.
They might last a bit longer. Not very strong though. Yeah, that gas bottle's on its arse now.
Yeah, Steve. I don't know whether Steve's still here or not. But
Good evening, anyway. Good evening.
I've got a zit on under my nose. I've had to cover it up.
Oh dear.
If it's still in.
Babies are all asleep.
Ooh.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, that's the new one. That's the Avata, wherever it's called.
Avata 2. Banging. Love it.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but TikTok got me again. So I'm on me like 5th account now.
So they've banned you again?
Yeah.
From where?
TikTok.
I've just added you.
I know, but that's my new account.
Oh, no, you new one, is it?
I think they know it's me because they gave me a strike straight away for something I said. So I better behave now. I'll just do sharing. I'll just do sharing.
John.
I've got to stop replying. It's funny though, that's why.
But
I repost them and they say it's misinformation. I prove it ain't misinformation by having a go at them all and then I get banned. Anyway.
The camera seems a bit tilted backwards. Yeah, that Jason said that. But yeah, Chris says, well, it weren't my drone. He says it was his own mistake, you know, getting it up there in the first place. So he says, I left him to it.
You certainly want to took another drone up there to try and get the drone. That's just silly, that. It's obvious the minute it tried to lift off holding the weight of another drone, it'd have gone.
That's it. Chris says they put tie wraps on underneath. They were going to like hook it up, and he says they managed to, hook it up. But the minute it tried to take off, it just flipped, and that were it. So,
Beer o'clock.
Oh, Cronenberg. Is it Cronenberg?
I think it's Morrison's version now.
All right. Yeah.
Beer.
But I thought it was that.
Doesn't taste like that fucking nuts piss I got the other week. It's still at the fridge door. I'm refusing to drink it.
I'm going to say, I bet they're still there.
Yeah. I've got no bloody names, don't we, these cans? Oh, got it. Oh, that shed took some doing.
It looks nice now you've done it, though, Johnny.
Get in there all yesterday. Oh, I've got a couple of tip runs at morning. And then I can start clearing the caravan out.
Well, that's why I said, is that making way for stuff out at caravan?
Yeah. Then we can knock it down then, can't we? Knock it down, cut it up, and I'll have a massive garden.
I know.
It's
surprising though how much room it takes up, though, isn't it?
Taking up about a 20-foot corner, that caravan. About a 20-foot square corner.
Hello, how are we doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, I've got the BR 1664.
Oh, I'll buy it.
What were it? Is it Cronenberg or something?
Cronenberg.
It's Morrison's version.
Yeah.
BR, it says. It doesn't say Cronenberg.
Yeah.
Be all right. Was that same file? Hello, Jason. Hello, Steve. Hello, Chris.
That's all right. That'll do.
Hey,
Pardon me.
What you
Two
eating?
cigars, Tracy got me.
just an ice cube.
Oh.
What the hell?
It's like Sooty's wand.
Sooty's wand.
Thank you, stuff for the cold more or something like that.
They're called Dutch, Royal Dutch. Hang on, where's that going?
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
I said get me some big cigars. I didn't mean 3 foot long. Yo, Kevin.
When he meant big cigars, we're talking like Cuban.
Big job today about sun shining, Richard.
Yeah, I saw your pictures.
It's a big shed, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
16 by 8. I raised the roof up
how
on
big it looks. Now you've done it, if you know what I mean.
So I can move out the caravan now into there. And then it's hammer time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cut it all up into sections and then bring that scrapyard guy in.
Big garden clear up with that gone.
Not going to be an easy task. It's big caravan. And it's built better than that of Walmart. So let's see how easy it is to knock it down.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose.
I could take it down the sensible way. I could just fucking wang it.
Once you make a start, or once you get,
Well, Farad's here till Monday, so it's handy. I've got my little Syrian worker for me off the car at the same time. He did help me today. He got underneath where I couldn't get in. I sent him under the trapdoor.
I'm saying anything down at ground level, I'm snookered.
Oh, I can't get into that corner underneath there.
What's she doing, Richard? She's after something.
She's throwing pom-poms around.
Ah, well, I'm going to say, I knew she was after something. Hey, up. On her hind legs.
I'm hoping all that laminate flooring I've got ain't got damaged from having it leaking, because it is near where it is leaking. If that's all knackered, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Depends if I pick it up and it's bowed like a fucking bow and arrow. We've got a stack about that iron laminate flooring in there.
I can remember they're all that lot.
Yeah.
You had it in some house, didn't you, at one point?
It's right under where that bathroom skylight were leaking. I didn't even know it were leaking for a while till I looked up one day and I could see it sky. It's only a little hole like that. But vent, that's what bathroom used to be.
Ah, right, yeah.
Still a few more chip runs to do yet, but we're getting there.
And
I made a
you
start.
said it's lasted you a while, hasn't it? And see,
It was 1984, and I've had it about 8 years. Because Tracy got one of them, you know, them reminder video, little pictures you get on Facebook and that.
yeah.
And it was 8 years ago when we first got Buddy. So, you know, and I think you're about 14, 15-year-old then. Now he's having a drink and then needing a pee straight away. It's not looking good.
Well, our biscuit does that on purpose, you know, overnight when it's, you know, when.
Oh, he's going to be so upset when he's gone. I said, yeah, about 20 minutes and I'll just dig an hole. I'm joking.
What Chris calls his last pee of the night, and he makes sure he has a drink before he goes. And he says, well, that's a bit stupid, biscuit. He says, having a drink, he says, if you bust in for a pee, ours is not to reason why.
Well, dogs, they only cool down through licking the paws and that, don't they? They cool down through the paws and that, the dogs. And they're panting. So if they're a bit warm, they'll lick the paws a lot to cool down.
I never knew that.
Buddy'd have to find his first. They're like fucking feathers. The hair around his paws is like little, really fine, like feathers. It's weird. I think he's half chicken.
Hello, Jason.
So what you been up to today, Richard? Anything else? You playing with
Small
ball?
bars.
Entire place, and that's about it. That's been the excitement of my day. Went round to my mum's to make sure she could use the new washing machine.
Ooh, new washing it off as well.
And she couldn't, but there you go. We got there in the end.
Did you try and get a really simple one for her?
Yeah. Well, I got it. It's the same as what I've got, except it's not a dryer, my mum's. And so I knew how to work it, you know, and it's just one knob. You turn one knob and press a button, but she'll get there.
Aye, it's like everything else. New what you get, it's, you know, sussing it out, isn't it? Really.
That's why I got the same brand as what I got. Then I knew how to work it. You know.
Good thinking. Did she try paint delivery driver again?
No. No.
Hey, Bella.
Hi, Bella.
Hello, how are we doing?
I'm live from the Love Shack. Guaranteed pregnancy with every visit.
Yeah.
In other words, he's hiding out at way, Bella.
Oh, it's nearly out of gas now. I can hear it flickering. I've got a second bottle out, Richard.
Is that the same bottle, the first one, Johnny?
Second one now. I fell asleep in here last night, that's why.
Mind you, I bet you were cozy, though.
So I thought I'll just go from there to there a minute. And then woke up about 2. I had to tiptoe through the bloody the baby ward.
How are we doing?
Who's hiding?
Flip through the baby unit downstairs.
Who's hiding?
Who's hiding?
I don't know.
Oh, Johnny, you said Johnny's hiding.
Oh yeah, Johnny, hiding in Love Shack.
Oh yeah, I'm outside. I'm in the corner of the garden.
Yes, the
Confused
Love
the
Shack that Johnny built. Johnny built that. Look at that. He's got futon pull out bed. You see?
That's a quilt there I brought in last night.
Proper knocking shop, is that?
all his auction finds. Look,
they're all for sale. Those vases.
Yeah, vases
That one's so big
galore,
it's between shelves.
cameras galore.
Yeah, they're all up there. Just to be camera lead it long enough, I'll give it guided tour. But from this side, it's computer, Jaguar, a boat,
So yeah,
The
and they built
curtain of
it
delight.
all from reclaimed
Yeah.
goods.
And then after all this, it turns out I didn't need to move out of my fucking room at all.
But yeah,
Tracy went, why don't you move back here? I said, you fucking think I'm bringing all that back up? It's fucking staying here for now.
yes, he built it. It only took you about
The only thing that isn't recycled on this is the wood trim around the front and the felt on the roof. Oh, my 1,000 screws. Oh, she's definitely
Good
running out
place he
now.
took you out there. No, he goes out there for a bit of peace and quiet, Bella.
Well, right now I've got a newborn, a 16-month-old little girl, and a 3-year-old asleep in the middle of my living room. So, no living room. Tracy's currently gabbing with Haley in the kitchen. Keena's asleep. So I've got a choice between bedroom floor or in here. So I've got some beers and I'm here with Jeanette and Richard.
That's
I've
it.
got a cigar that looks like fucking Sutty's wand. Am I right?
Eating on the go.
Yeah, eating that. Well, I'm running this can out, I tell you. It's barely running now. It's great.
Is your mum still on about wanting a new cooker now as well, Richard?
No, she says there's something up with it. I don't know what, but I just ignored it today when she were babbling about it.
What to say? You've just had a new fridge freezer and a new.
Well, I bought her a fridge. I bought her a bloody washing machine. What next?
How's the telly doing?
Oh, the telly's all right for now. Yeah, I rang her up about 7 o'clock. I said, "Have you managed with that washing machine?" Yeah, I thought, well, I'll do.
That'll do.
I said, "Have you done another wash since I left?" No. I said, "So you haven't managed? You haven't done anything since I left?" I've no toast to wash. I said, "All right."
Time will tell, Richard. Time will tell.
Simon's pretty good that way, Gadget.
Oh, she'll be off phone tomorrow. She'll be trying to turn it on with remote control for telly.
I forgot what you told me. I have to do it.
See,
I'll go
that's
round.
not working. That's a banana.
I'll go round. There'll be a freaking Holland's pie in it or something. Got to cook the pie in it.
The washer won't work and I can't find the cat.
Correct. Oh, that bloody cat.
Which is that one. I've had that though years ago when I had cats. One's got it washing machine. Just as I'm about to turn it on, I had a scratch in it. Fucking cat would fall asleep it washing, and I'd just gone like that.
Half taste goes in tumble dryer. But you ain't tempted to go in washing machine.
Look at me.
Mia, what are you doing, you?
Yeah, I started out about 10 o'clock this morning. Oh, you little twat. We've got some of them moffy things in here.
Oh, is it still there from that, Johnny?
No, but... you little bastard. We're going after light on the screen, you see.
Johnny does not like anything with wings that flies. Yeah. That there other night and
He smacked me in the fucking face.
smacked him on his face.
I've sussed it as well because I had that little window open there, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Mine does that. Sometimes I go up for a pee at night and she'll be on that top tier and she'll lean right corner and just give me a quick left hook as I'm going about it. No reason whatsoever.
That's all you need.
Just a quick bash. What do you want there? You've got bloody pom-poms everywhere and you still come bugging me.
I'm just letting you know, Dad, I'm still here.
Oh, it's on its last legs, this can now. It's going. Not even strong enough to light the grid.
Johnny hates anything flies.
What have to get in my beard? Right.
Wait, stop it.
Out with wings.
It's grown back now, isn't it? It's doing all right now.
It's in flipping attack mode. Yeah.
I can't find one. I can't find any of my pom-poms. I'll take you instead.
I'll get to test that massive angle grinder I got from auction as well. And I'm putting it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, Bella, where Johnny's sitting, there's like a little window, and he opened it up. Oh,
That is a fucking cute
get
looking
that
cat.
camera out my face, she says.
We know she's a little arsehole, but she's a cute little arsehole.
Get off my phone, you dick. She's got hold of it. Get off.
Well, watch them. They've got thumbs, you know. They've got thumbs, cats, you know.
Hey up.
Straight across keyboard.
Right, I'm looking down here, see if there's hope for me down here.
That's why I bother, because she keeps bashing keys with my legs. With her legs. Little shit.
Now you go like that, you go, picture, you go right up to her and you go, fucking cat, woo.
Oh dear.
Normally Jet washes it.
Oh yeah, I've got the lethal weapon here. Oh, God forbid, right? You're gonna get a blast for that. Oh, fuck that.
You
I'll
scratch
sort
it.
it that.
Oh,
Too vicious
Mira
to
attack
know,
there. A bit late with that one. He's blasted away his
Me attack now.
She's having a
his
wash now.
secret weapon.
She's having a wash now. She's wet through. And she's had a good degging.
Oh, you're just cooling her down.
She'll come back for more, don't you worry.
Well, it's going to go in a minute and stop.
Blow by blow, I can't.
It's not even making it glow anymore. It's that empty.
Can you not take a bottle out, stamp on it to get a bit more out of it, Johnny? Compress it, stamp it, see if we get a bit more out of it.
Oh, dear.
Having a fart attack. Not bad though. I've had it. What? When did I get it?
Bella says she's terrified of pigeons.
I'm not scared of them. I don't like them though, because I just think they're dirty bloody things.
Well, my dad used to raise pigeons, so I'm not bothered about pigeons.
No, racing
He
pigeons
used to
are
get a
alright.
bit lame, he used to have pigeon
Clean,
play.
but I don't like.
Back in the day when the pigeons were no good for racing anymore.
I'll tell you something. You know, we also have in a flat roof. You know, first thing in the morning, you can hear like pitter patter of tiny feet, and it's bloody pigeons on roof.
Yeah.
And you can hear it. You know, it being flat. I don't know whether they go from front to back or from back to front, but yeah, you can hear like this, and it's them on roof.
But now it's stick. Fuck off.
But yeah.
At least you're not a dick like my brother who paid 250 quid to get a squirrel out of his loft. I said you should have run me. You could have given me 8 cans. Oh, it were a big squirrel. I went, ooh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Big squirrel.
I can remember we used to live when we lived in Great Yarmouth. We used to live in this flat, and it was like it used to be a shop, I think, at one time, but it was massive. So our flat went all the way across others. So there'd be many a night we'd be laying in bed, and then all of a sudden we'd hear like.
Oh, we don't want any pegs or dishcloths, thanks.
Like a scratching. We reckon they were rats in ceiling, you know, in roof space.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. How are we doing?
And I often said to Chris, I says, I'm just glad that they're up there and not down here, if you know what I mean. Because you could hear them scratching.
Yeah. Are you talking to me then?
No, I were on about rats in roof space when in this flat that we lived in.
Oh. Get me money about that camera, but it's dying.
Bella says she loves the sound of the birds on the roof in a caravan. Well, that's exactly how they sound on our roof, Bella. It's like our roof being flat, You can hear them.
I'm pulling out. I will want to run that way.
So that's that. Johnny's been sorting his shed out.
Oh,
Not good. That was a
I
big job I
don't even
took
know.
on.
I don't know. For the past 2 days, I've just walked this floor cold.
Yeah, she's better now.
Our Callum's
It's
full
just
on
gone
it.
over the edge, you know.
You ain't had time to keep it still,
Bella says hi, Tracy.
Hiya,
Bella.
hiya, Bella.
Pardon me.
Everybody
yeah.
else's chat, what I can't see.
Our Callum, he's got the bunged up nose, the sore throat.
Sore throat. I
Yeah.
had a bit of sore throat, but that's gone. I had the runny nose, that's gone. And then all aches and pains in your knee joints, elbows.
When he come like, you know, like how normally he'd give us a kiss before he went to bed. I went like that. I went, you know, keep away.
It's not nice.
And because
You
he
forget
said today, he
Oh,
says I've had colds in past. He says, and like you said, you shook them off after a few days. And he
This
says,
hair's getting whacked off tomorrow. Look at that. You can pinch it on. Grey as hell. That's
Get
what's
all
up
that off.
with it. Nah, fuck.
Santa.
Leave my beard alone.
Oh.
But
You've
Yeah,
got no hair on your head, hardly.
it's. You can see it.
But
You
it's
can see it.
camera goes off, you can hear some strange groaning noises.
Just a minute. No, imagine us, me turning up on a live with these lot with fucking totally different coloured hair.
I didn't say totally cool.
They would rip me a new one.
No, the men.
Can't be to be just for men, Johnny. I've been using it for years.
White, it'll be
on
grey.
about just for men, Johnny.
I can't gradually go from one colour straight to another. Anybody noticing, you know?
We know that. At least it'll be grey.
I
not
couldn't be
white.
arsed with that, to be honest.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Oh, you and my ashtray.
He says, don't spend too much time in that love shack, Tracy. You know what happens. That's why. That's why. You know, there's a space between.
Yeah. We need WD-40 to get knickers off.
Yeah, that's Chris over there in the corner.
Yours off chisel and hammer.
Bella.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, you like it on poison from.
Oh, I love it. Bring it on, love.
Yeah.
He's been showing
Why
us his
midnight?
magic. Tracy, he's been showing us his magic wand.
Yeah, the cigars you got.
That's
Big
This says-
cigars.
I said that somewhere in the shop. I don't smoke cigars. I would have brought you a big thick one today from town for £9 just for one
£9
cigar.
for one cigar. They've gone mad.
And it was like
Yeah.
that. Big circle and it was about that long. For £9.50 for one. In a proper cigar shop. And they have these other cigars, Jeanette, and they were going from £30, £40, £50.
Oh, yeah. Look at it.
Just for a box.
Bloody hell.
5 or 6 each.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
And
Poppers,
they were proper big long ones. But I started paying.
Ah,
I said, I'll go.
you and your fucking little bastard.
Because you've had the door open all day. It would be nice.
I'm flying daddy long leggy ones though.
And when it comes near, I'll slap it.
Thought I'd
They'll
decked it
last
earlier.
you longer, Johnny.
Eh?
Them cigars will last you longer.
Yeah.
How many have you got left? Well, I got them yesterday.
You got me in today.
I got you them yesterday, not today. I haven't been to Morrison's today for cigars.
Well, yesterday then.
Well, how many have you got left?
Yeah, the fucking such ones.
Let's say
Oh.
old days is rolling into one.
But at least the other ones what I used to get in, the minis, they had a tin
After about
full.
3 or 4 burns, I'm burning my finger on a little bloody bit at the end.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Since I can't see it, feel a lot with these fingers, it's not a good idea.
That's what you're supposed to dye them out. when they get-
My hand's still got no feeling in my fingers. No. I thought warming up would be a bit better, but it doesn't suit me.
Oh, well, it's gone cold again now.
I think the back injury this time has affected me circulation a bit more, actually.
Oh.
My hands look a bit swollen as well on the end.
The fingertips.
Your fingers, yeah.
This one's the worst, but this one's doing it a little bit. But my legs are right wobbly since I hurt my back. Weird, not nice.
Go nowhere. We'll get to find
And when I bend down, the pain in the back of my legs is under my ass. It's like popcorn going. A pain though, it's fucking freaking me out. Never had a pain like that before. I don't like it. I did overdo it a bit today.
I
Though.
was going to say, you want to be
I
taking
got
it
tables
easy,
out
Johnny.
and put everything out on tables. It looked like I'm having a boot set.
all my teapots.
Yeah, they're all safely put away now. They all need cleaning though.
Because we're not to put cupboard before we decorate the kitchen out.
Think of all the space you'll have, Tracy, when that caravan's took down.
Just think of all the space you'll have in the caravan stuck down.
Oh no, yeah.
Hey, I'm saying, Bella.
I better find fucking massive holes or something and there'll be some
We
fucking
want some
wildlife
some
under there.
decking wood if you're decking a patio area.
You know, when you wake up and then you think, you wake up and then you think, what day is
Yeah,
it
but
today?
always seems to be back. Good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just had to hope there ain't any critters underneath it, Johnny.
Yeah.
But Cat keeps on going under there for some reason. With his girlfriend.
Oh,
That cat's been in a fight. The other one's had a scar on its
It
nose.
might have been
Yeah.
Mister. It might have a scrap.
I think it's a male cat myself.
Well, it keeps on coming
Keeps
here.
hanging around for him though.
We've got him some salmon. Big tin of
You never
salmon.
know. Might have an LBGTQ69 fucking cat as well.
I've got the cat a big tin of salmon.
Did you know? Did you know that male cats are bisexual?
They're just greedy buggers, aren't
They don't care whether it's a male
I
or a
don't care
female.
if it's a boy or a girl.
Just to put that out there, you know, when they're after a bit of, they're not bothered whether it's male or female.
Wonder why it wanted a rainbow colour.
No, not just yours, Johnny. All male cats.
I do remember when Billy used to get fruity with his own son, used to be 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
They're to separate.
Delicious with his fucking own son.
Took us out with Chris and he's saying your mum's calling you a gay boy. But it's a true fact that
Oh,
male-
Bella, I've had the fucking worst few weeks forever. I can't remember this week at all. I know it were awful on Monday, but it's been a day's rest of the week.
It's just gone so quick, can't it?
Yeah. 1 minute fucking going through all that shit. Next minute I'm picking early up. Have you heard it, Graham?
Yeah.
but yeah.
Up it there. I've rearranged the quilt a bit, look.
And next time, do you know when you bring your dinner plates in?
What about
When you've been eating in here?
Yeah.
Don't just dump them on the chair. Put them in
what
the
chair?
sink. The chair in the kitchen.
What chair?
What if they slided off onto the floor? That would be some more. What you brought?
Oh.
Excuse for him to buy me a new dinner set, Jeanette, because it looks like it's breaking our plates.
I brought about 4 plates this week. I'm not even Italian.
Yeah, but the thing is, Johnny, you're supposed to break them after you've eaten. Not
It's
before.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, but what have you brought out of here today? Not embarrassing you in front of your friends. But next
2
time,
plates. One from the small, one oh shit.
one from last night's tea
One
and
from
from
today.
tonight's tea.
Yeah, what's
With
your
all your knives and forks, your bowls, your cups.
So, what we do? Let him pile up in here.
Well, yeah, bring them, wash them.
Oh my god.
See my
I come out here for
hands?
peace and quiet, right? And they
Yeah,
fucking
see
follow
my
me.
hands? Like skin peels off.
Oh, darling, you've actually got dishwasher hands. Fuck me, you don't do it that often.
Yeah, I've googled it. It says
Oh,
all male
dear.
cats bisexual, right? And it says just like people, cats can be
You're just gonna come in alone, I
asexual,
know.
bisexual, and gay.
Yeah, she's mown the ass off me and she's off now.
Got to go rinse Ailey's hair.
Good.
10 o'clock.
Right, well, yeah.
It's quarter.
Mm.
9:45.
I know what time it is. Bloody clock there.
And there's one down there, Alexa.
There's one there. She said to me, "Do you want a clock trick somewhere else?" I went, "No, I've got 3." Well, I'm out.
You haven't got any room for it, Tracy.
I ain't got no room for it. It's a different kind of show. I don't know. I don't want to show you.
You what?
Jeff sent that read button bit. Is everybody gone? We the only ones here.
Yes, it seems very quiet tonight, doesn't it?
Well, I'm always sending the messages, but she's never on, so it's her own fault.
Excuse me, when I pass you something to read, you don't say it out loud.
I don't say it out loud.
Well, it's called private chat. She's funny, Tracy. I'll tell her something quietly, and she goes, "Oh, like, for fuck's sake."
I mean, I don't know whether Kath's still watching or not, but that were a very cryptic message she'd put on Facebook.
Well, I don't have Facebook, so
I mean, I don't know whether Tracy's seen it or not, but yeah.
no, she's been busy all day. Full on when babies are here, really.
I'll put it in chat. It was a bit perplexing, if you know what I mean.
Right, that's can number 1. You have a little smooky. She's watching. That's why I said to you.
I just saw them last week. Week before.
Yeah, the only channel I found on TikTok yet is Richard's one again. Look for me, Richard. They did me again.
Yeah, it's actually get another new account.
I'm on count number 5 now, I think. I had to make a new email address up.
Yeah, Gary says he's watching in the background. Oh, well, you know, Gary lost his dad this morning.
Oh, sorry to hear that, mate.
At 5 a.m. this morning. I mean, he did poke, mind you, you've not got Facebook, have you, Johnny? But
no, sorry for your loss, Gary, mate. Fucking shit, innit?
So he says he is watching. Oh, pardon
Well, we
me.
love you, Gary. You know that. We say,
Well,
we
that's
say your name
it.
loud.
You know, we'll all be thinking about you. You know, there's no worse than losing one of your parents. I mean, I've lost both mine, so. But.
Oh, Tracy lost hers within a few weeks of each other.
I know it's shit, isn't it?
4 days apart.
Yeah, 4 days.
Lost my mum on the 25th of January and my dad on the 29th of January, 11 years ago. Or 10 years ago. This January. Of the anniversary. But it don't get any easier.
No. Not when it's one of your parents. It's 8 years in April since I lost my mum.
Yeah.
You know,
you always say as time goes on, it gets a bit easier. It don't get easier because when it comes round to like Mother's Days or birthdays, Christmases, and you can't find them. You know,
that's it. And then years. This is the thing. Then hear some music and it reminds you of them, or you hear somebody talking and you say, well, that's exactly what my mum would say. You know what I mean?
I bet Early's in there panicking, going, "Oh, she needs to run to
What's only 10 to?"
Early knows Tracy runs to a different schedule to everybody else.
I've just had a message from Gary. He says he's watching. So just said, you know, how sorry we are, and send that. You know, I'm sure everybody's the same. You know, sending the.
We're all thinking about you, Gary.
How are you for you, Gary? When you want to have a
yeah.
all here. Because obviously it's just raw for him, isn't it, really?
But
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
weird, isn't it, Jeanette?
Hey?
That is weird.
Mm.
You know,
You see
Maybe
why I were a bit perplexed, Johnny?
Yeah, maybe
It-
something's
it-
kicked off. isn't it?
It don't make any rhyme or reason. I mean, I don't know whether Tracy knows.
We've been, to be honest, we've been fucking totally absorbed with everything else, to be honest. To notice anything else at
Yeah.
all.
But I think that will put on today. I'm not sure.
I'm keeping busy now to try and just take my mind off it and just try and get back to some sense of fucking
So if
normality.
you're still watching, Kath, message Tracy.
Message
Yeah,
you now.
it was the post that you put up earlier on, and it sort of worried me, and it perplexed me. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Gotcha, you little bastard.
But that was one of them daddy long legs.
I just ninjaed it with my French postcards.
With my French postcards.
I did. It's alright, still in the plastic.
Oh. I'm going to say, don't damage them, Johnny. Might be worth a few bob or two.
Have you got anything at auction place, Johnny, or have you not bought out lately?
Only that bridge, only that picture of that bridge near you.
Not one
So
we
what's
ran
the
about last
problem?
night.
Are you coming over to collect it, or are they delivering it?
I'm going to get them to deliver. It's only one thing. Get a friends and family discount on postage.
Did you say you off next week, Richard?
Mm.
Thought you did.
I'm off this week. I could be off for a long time now, actually. Let's see what develops.
Oh. Uh-oh. Try and get over and see you.
Yeah.
I was medically retired about 15 years ago. So there's nothing we can do, so bugger off.
Ew, I've been medically retired 25 years.
Well,
And
I
that
said to him, look, you got
that
to do
was
something.
all
Only
true.
you. I need you
That
to
were
fix
all
me
through
back.
an
but I won't do it.
accident. I had an accident. I sat on a chair. I went into the canteen, sat on this chair, and it just went whoosh. Collapsed underneath me. But the thing is, it transpired that them that run the canteen knew about it and still put it back out. And I've had a bad back ever since.
Man,
See
we're
that-
falling against that
You see,
wall.
they sent me for an MRI scan, and that's when they found out I'd got arthritis in my knees. So yeah, all my problems started when I had that accident at work.
Well, I appealed the decision for him to operate on my back, and it went before like a board of professors and that, and there were only one willing to do it, and he was outvoted by the rest. Because we've got ones in my family got very narrow spinal cord, so the damage to my back, we just couldn't make head and a fucking tail of it.
Yeah, and the problem is, Johnny.
He said, right now you've got pain, but you can move. He said, but it could get to the stage where we operate and you'll never walk again. So,
But I'm going to say that's the thing. Backs are very complex, and the fact that the spinal cord runs the length and
well, the
breadth.
MRI in my lower spine, you can't even see where my spinal cord is. That's why my legs hurt so much, because I still get enough blood.
But yeah,
By the time my back
all
swells
my
up, I put it off
problems
altogether.
stemmed from that accident I had. And when they sent me for an MRI scan on my back, that's when they found I'd got.
You think, oh, I'm going to be able to relax in later life, then you get all your fucking aches and pains. It's like, fuck,
That's it.
can't even relax,
And-
can't even fucking sit
You know,
still.
and it were all downhill from there.
That's why I got so pissed with them, because the way you knew me from the beginning,
Oh yeah.
and I'm really bad. So to get from that to now, and then for them to stay around with that's not good enough. But fuck you.
It's a good job they don't have to ring me, Johnny, now. Because I'd have told them what
I hope
for.
I never have to speak or hear from that bitch again.
But yeah, I'd have given them what for.
I fell for the good cop, bad cop thing, really. Turns up nice as pie 3 times and rips me a new one up.
Me
4
and
times.
all Bella. She says if I woke up and I weren't in pain, I'd think I was dead.
That's the thing I needed to get in my head, Bella. I used to wake up in pain and think, what's the fucking point? You know, I'm fed up of being like this. And that's
I
when I
think
really
we all go through them stages, if you know what I
But
mean.
now when I wake up and think, right, well, I'm alive because I'm fucking hurting.
Exactly.
Problem
We-
is
we-
when
we
you're
all go through-
constantly
You're not getting any sleep when you're in pain. That's worse. What?
Yeah. But you know what I mean? How can I put it?
Oh,
You go through all these different stages, you know what I mean? And you know, I've been there where you've been, Richard. You know,
What's that?
hey,
you
oh,
know,
it's an old jumper anyway.
absolutely
Right.
horrendous.
For fuck's sake, woman.
Well, it is that long. So
Yeah, so she wears a bright top to dye somebody's
I'm
hair.
not just jumping on all day.
Why can't you just do what
Hi,
I do? Dress like
Tommy.
a tramp up?
how are you?
I've got no trouble.
Hello, Tommy. How we doing?
Gary's watching, but his dad passed away this morning, so we've all sent his condolences to him. I tell you
Oh,
something,
we need a
I think
cam
that's why I
change over
keep going in mine's all over at Shan. Although, like for last night, we're what I call semi-decent, if you know what I mean. I still kept waking up, but night before that, it were every hour. You know, Richard's at that stage where, you know, it is. You get
Richard, fuck all in that. They
No.
get wet with cold, you know, 'cause it's a cold can. But look,
How much are them each? Cans, Johnny?
Huh?
How much are them each?
You can get 12. Sorry, yeah. No.
well, you can get them in packs of 4, 8, and 12, can't you?
Well, I got 2 packs of 5. You get like 20 for about 20 quid.
Oh, that's not
So,
so
no,
bad.
15 of them for 20 quid.
But
That's
yeah,
not so bad.
But the
Yeah.
universal ones you can get what the all fit.
Chris has them for his cooker thing, you know. So yeah, Richard's at the stage where, you know, I can't fucking win
Well,
it.
I'll
I'm
splash out
feeling
and use
constant
another
pain. But we, you know, I think Johnny
Cheaper than
and
watching the
myself,
electric meter. have a
Bella
fucking
can all
ticket.
understand what you're going through, Richard.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, only a person that's in constant pain knows what you're going through.
Correct.
Oh, fucking! I've been in a bad way this week, really bad way. I could walk after fucking Monday.
Is that a new one?
Yeah. Listen,
It's like it seems like an echo, a reverberation.
I'll get out in background of it.
I don't know.
No, it's switched off. Nope. Shall I mute a minute? Hang on.
Is it coming from Johnny's end? I think it is.
I couldn't hear no, me. I didn't know what were you
No,
listening.
it's not an echo. It's sort of like. No, I can still hear it now. Let me just turn my sound down again because
I can't hear anything, me.
it's sent to improve it other night when I turned my volume down. I don't know where it is. It's not an echo. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Like every now and again.
Oh, I'm
Just sing
definitely
that
not hearing
song. At the bottom of the garden. I'm a Poddington P. If it's my end, I don't know why, because I've got no else on.
I can't hear it at all.
It is
Whatever.
like an echo, but you can't actually hear what you know. Normally, when we've got an echo, you can hear yourself talking, but this you can't. It's more of a, I don't know, like a mumbled echo. You know, it's like an echo, but you can't hear the actual
Yeah,
what the
well,
actual person's saying.
I don't have anything else on.
And I've turned my volume down.
Oh,
I'm just double checking there. It's not me on my
I don't
YouTube
know.
side written.
Can you hear it, Bella, whatever it is?
She
Can't
says
hear
it
nothing.
sounds like feedback.
Yeah.
It does,
I
but
can't.
it's like an echo, but you can't actually hear what the person's saying in the echo. Like normally when we've got an echo, you can hear,
Right.
like you
I
hear
can't hear
yourself
nothing.
twice.
Not nothing at all here.
Not at all, mate. I'm not getting anything.
Seems
Yeah,
to have
Johnny
stopped all of a sudden.
Can hear Johnny whacking his cans.
Yeah. Seems to have stopped now. But you know, like when we were talking, you could sort of like hear it sort of faintly in background, but you couldn't tell who it were or what they were saying, if you know what I mean.
Right.
I think it's gone now, Bella.
There we go. Can number 3.
So yeah, it's gone. It's gone now.
I'm not bothered as long as my electric mate ain't having a dicky for it.
Johnny's got fire on and I've got fan going.
Yeah, I say it's stopped going.
I've only got it on mid, just under low. I don't need it that high.
Yeah,
Once
but you
it's got that,
he ain't got
once
no
it's got the
ventilation
grid bit,
in that shed.
Yeah.
once you've got the grid bit glowing on the front, it belts out a lot of heat anyway, so you don't need
I
it on
bet.
full white. Very impressive. Only 32 quid with 8 cans.
Did you get that 8 cans with that?
With
then?
it, yeah. With it, yeah.
That's not bad then.
I've got some more in my basket for in about a week's time. So I can restock.
Your 2 guesses what Chris is doing in kitchen.
And a glass of whiskey. Right, pardon me.
Yeah, it has stopped. Stopped now. I mean, it could have been my volume up a bit too hard. I don't know. Turned it way down. Well, not way down, but you know what I mean. See, I heard ice rattling.
Cheers, all.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers. I'm having one. Cheers.
Not got enough whiskey with that ice.
Well, there's a
No,
story,
that's more
a
one.
story behind that because I ordered some more shopping, like a top-up shop. So I thought they got Bell's whiskey for a litre bottle on offer at £18. I thought, oh, that'll last him some while. Got a thing through this morning. They substituted it for a 70cl bottle. It obviously
that's
cheap,
ridiculous, that.
cheaper. It is cheaper, so they owe me some money back. But you know, here's Chris expecting a litre bottle, and he only gets a smaller one on the smallest scale. But anyway, but I thought you imagine between a 70cl and a
Gotta
litre
do it, ring 'em up and go,
it's only
fuck
like
you and your
100
substitutes.
difference, and you know what I mean. You're getting a litre bottle for that, and I didn't think that were bad. 18 quid for a
At least when you
litre
shop yourself, they can't substitute it because you fucking got it.
So I says, well, at least you know it makes no odds. I says I'll get refunded. I says, but you're still going to be able to have a whiskey.
Make sure you got tip early in the morning, Johnny, because there's some torrential rain and wind coming.
Torrential rain.
Sorry, torrential wind and well, rain as well, but coming tomorrow for both you and Jeanette.
Oh dear.
Well, it's not as much rain for you, but yours is between 9 and 6 o'clock, high winds and some rain.
Better go out at 8 a.m. now.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see, yeah.
But all that's why.
Yeah, well, tip opens at 8. I need to get that stuff to tip because I don't want it all getting
Rain
wet.
likely Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's
Just
high
all
winds.
electricals and
It's a weather warning.
It says windy day tomorrow, 40 kilometres an hour.
you know them
What do you do in
rubber bags I've got,
kilometres?
Jeanette, them big green ones.
Eh?
Filled 3 of those, so they need to go.
What's
It's nothing
40
mucky, but I don't want to get it wet.
kilometres an hour.
Maybe. Just over, yeah.
But it's going to be 2 degrees lower than what it were today. So rain and more rain by the looks of things.
Well, we did it. I must admit, it was a nice day today. It was a belting day. I got
It's still
quite
saying it's 8 degrees here. So that in itself is a miracle.
I could do with a massive skip just plonking in the garden. Imagine what? Why don't I just turn the caravan upside down?
Or cut it in half and just,
Imagine it though. It's going to be a big job taking it down, isn't it? Because I've got to cut
Yeah.
the bloody thing up. It'll have axles, wheels, fucking all sorts. It's good job I've got that trailer, isn't it? I'm going to need it.
well, that's it.
The scrap, all the metal can go, but I'm going to have all the liner and all the wood out of it, aren't I? I can't burn that stuff, you know. And we have to cut it up in strips, aren't I? Just to make it a lot easier. Put the whole
But
thing
I
up.
mean, it lulls you into false sense of because we've had temperatures of 13, 14, but it's been as windy as hell.
Oh, I don't mind wind, man. Takes a lot to blow me over.
Right?
Well, I'm not into the rain so much, but don't you like it when the planet shows just how fucking powerful it is by having the right fucking turn? I mean, I live on a dual carriageway. It's windy on any day.
It's been very windy here.
That's why I made my
But
fence.
it's been nice and sunny, if you know what
See,
I
I've
mean.
got a problem up front. I've got a knackered fence on the left-hand side, but if I touch it, I'm going to get brambled to fucking infinity. It's right behind it where all them brambles grow. I'm not touching that. I'm just going to let nature take its course, I think. Just let the nature take over the fence.
Is that where you did you rip that thing down where you yeah, your doody-dar. You know what, you fenced all off. I didn't take any notice when we come last time.
Oh, the pirate ship and all that.
No,
that's
where you're that thing you towed behind your car. Trailer. Didn't you fence all that off?
Oh, yeah, that's there. But the fence that actually leads onto the field is completely gone.
So did you take that fencing down that you put up round the trailer? That's what I'm saying.
No, it's all still there. I just took the gate off to make it easy to get the trailer in and out.
See, that's something I didn't take any notice on. I didn't notice it was still there and all.
Yeah, I should have also measured up before I built the gate because I had to take part of it off to get the fucking trailer out. About that much too, not wide enough.
Oh dear.
No, man. I give it an adjustment. No, it's okay. The bins and all that are behind there now as well. That keeps it all tidy. I've got a major job to do this year, but I want the garden totally clutter-free. No rubbish, no crap, no. I'm going to take all that bit down in Keena's bit as well and then get some proper swings and slides and all that. A proper big a proper one. And then where the caravan's is going, there's going to be a decked area there with tables and chairs and all that, and just a barbecue. Just nice and tidy.
Nice sitting out area.
Yeah. Nice and tidy. But to do that, I'm going to have to, like when you see, can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Fucking hell, it's going to be, that garden's going to look a disaster for a few weeks.
Oh, well,
tornado's gone through.
Well, that's it. But, I mean, this is the thing. You've got to look at the bigger picture, haven't you? About how it'll look afterwards.
It'd be fun. I've got that massive big grinder thing I bought off auction. Let's see what damage we can do with that.
A lot.
Well, I've got some cutting discs like that for it.
Jesus wept.
It doesn't have a guard on it, but who needs one? Guards are for pussies.
Wasn't it Tim that nearly cut his hand off using one without a guard?
That's what happens when you use a guard. The guard's not so much to protect you, it's if the blade shatters, it's somewhere to fucking bounce off of.
Hey, up.
Your face.
This is no word of a lie.
Well, Richard gave me a load of cutting discs, so I'm all right with that.
It might have been Thursday. I don't know what day it
Oh,
was.
Gary, good to see you, bud.
Hi, Gary.
Hello,
Hope you're
Gary.
all right.
Sorry for your loss.
Anyway, it was in a similar sort of surroundings as what Richard at work. And I forgot what he were doing. He were working with grinder or some blade. And honestly to God, right from here to here to cut all his arm.
Well, do you know why that cut my hand?
Oh,
So
Gary.
we were actually
The disc,
working.
the disc shattered, Jeanette, yeah? And it went up into my face. So I put my hand up like that and it ran across my hand, the blade, like that, right across there. I wrapped a white towel. Stuart's wrapped a white towel around it. By the time I got to hospital, you couldn't even tell it was a white towel.
That's what I think. That's what basically they did. They used
when they did it. See where it scars, you can see all my guiders. When I move my thumb, you can see guiders going up and down.
some sort of
I just missed
towel
severing them.
or something round his arm, and that told him to like sort of keep his arm elevated.
They said a couple of mils deeper, and I'd have
it.
lost the guiders. I'd have lost the guiders in my finger.
But yeah, it were a right mess, and that were in like a work situation. I honestly, I couldn't believe it.
Have I done it again with chat? Yeah, fuck's sake.
He were in work, and I don't know exactly ins and outs of the how it actually happened. But yeah, it.
Oh, try this one. My mate did double glazing, right? And he was putting the panels onto the side of the van. You know the metal frames you have on the side of the van?
Yeah.
Fucking piece of glass went boom, straight down to the fucking all from there. His ends of his fucking fingers like that, boom, straight off. Fucking imagine that, how he guillotined his fucking fingers off it panel.
It just goes to show you how easy it is to have these.
It's a joke, you know, when they say when you're running around and blood's going like that, it was literally going like that.
Ooh.
All the ends. He got the corner of that one, all the top bit of that one, and the top bit of that one. He come round and went, what the fuck's happened to you? Big fucking bandage. They couldn't do all. They had to just pull the skin.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't imagine they'd be able to do it.
They had to pull his nails out of those 3 fingers, pull the skin up, and fucking stitch them up.
But no, I wouldn't imagine they'd be able to save
No,
them.
they couldn't do that because that finger only had the tiny top bit of the nail on it. Fuck that. I think you had to have some skin grafts as well.
Have you had any serious accidents at your place, Richard?
Yeah, we had one guy who stuck one in his head, a grinder. We had cutting disc on, and he was grinding something, and it snagged and shot out and stuck into his head.
Oh,
right there, he was like that. Head to where, and it snagged and went boom back into his head, just above his eye. If it had been a bit lower,
it sounds similar to what because
Al's got hit back at head with a dart.
It follows the Yorkshire Air Ambulance. So it must have been somewhere in Yorkshire and it were in a work situation. But it had got it, you know, this muscle here on your arm, and it cut it like right down there.
Yeah, I went sixth form lounge at school. Walked past the dartboard, some fucking got right boom right back of my head. Went like that. He fucking go through that, pop through that. Fucking hurt and all. Just boom, straight back at head there. I had to pull it out of my head like that.
I know that happened, like, but
oh, and one of them started like.
The only thing that I've got is when I were a kid, my sister shut the door on my finger, and that's why it's a funny shape. Look, can you see? You see where it's been stitched? They had to. It were hanging off, so they had to stitch it back on.
Night, Bella. Good to see you.
Okie dokie then. See you later, Bella. Mwah.
See you later, Bella. Good night.
But yeah, I've got like a funny shaped finger. My sister trapped it in door when I were a kid, and yeah, they had to sort of stitches in both sides.
I caught Tracy's hand in my car Volvo. She had her hand up fucking windows. I put it up. And it was an auto window, so it had to go right up before it come back down. Oh, God, she was screaming. I couldn't get fucking... She wouldn't do it. Big old Volvo 240 GL thing, the windows
Chris has done that with our Callum when he were a kid.
What?
Trapped his fingers in door.
Oh,
in car door. Shut
He's
door
not
and
in
didn't
the
realise
door.
that he'd got his hand in way, but but
So that's tonight's injuries.
you see, we're kid, like it were young. Their bones is a lot more flexible than what ours is as an adult.
Fucking good job when they get their hand in way.
But I tell you, it like dinted all across his fingers, but it only
Mm.
like a dint mark, if you know what I mean. And yeah, we were thinking, oh God, have we got to take him to hospital? Have we got to?
So much for going to that car boot sale tomorrow. We get fucking blown out way around it.
I
Oh,
know.
it's not going to be weather for car boot sales tomorrow, that's for sure.
He only bought one thing, Gary. Painting.
Probably because he lost it all.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, you know them spotlights that Stuart gave me.
and what?
Remember, he bought me some spotlights over. He gave me when he gave me that wire for internet.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put them in that shed.
Ooh.
Proper lighting. Might go live from in there one night. It's bigger than this one. I insulated all that out, didn't I? And used Victorian doors. It looks like fucking Alice in Wonderland.
I'm gonna say. So
When you have a camera on in there, Richard, because
which
all the
door
walls
have
and
you
the
got to
ceilings are
choose
doors.
tonight?
It's all doors and ceilings. If you look.
All his roof on his shed is all
I
different.
started cladding it, Richard, when I was insulating it, and it was going to cost me so much in cladding that I saw a load of Victorian doors free on the internet and just screwed them to put a line behind, screwed them to fucking
You know,
wall.
It's
Why not?
what's that
Why not?
movie? Monsters Inc. with all different kind of
All
doors.
different doors, yeah.
Well, that's Johnny's.
I
shed.
did that Monsters Inc. thing in B&Q one day. With me and this girl from work went to B&Q to get some new office doors. And they used to have them set up in frames and you could open and close them in B&Q. And I crept up behind the door and I did what they do on Monsters Inc. when they scared them and opened the door. And I opened the door, flung it on, went, ah! And it was a woman. It weren't girl from office. It was somebody else. She walked behind the door, the girl had to office, and then walked along, and I could see this other woman come looking at the door, and I just went through the door, and it was a total stranger. I said, "Oh God, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else."
Oh, sorry.
That's something I do.
They used to have them all set up in frames so you could actually open them and close them. And I thought it just reminded me of Monsters Inc. It did, because they used to pick a door, didn't they, and then put it on thing.
Yeah.
What I do, I set
door and then
somebody
it's
raspberry
down
out
in front of them.
supermarkets.
And you'd open it and monsters
Yeah.
would go through it, wouldn't they?
That's right.
Yeah.
So I exactly did it, and I thought the girl from Office were on the other side, and it was a total different person, a stranger. I was right.
You might try a law complaint on your hand, Richard, if you get a heart attack.
Oh, she jumped out of her skin. She did, this woman.
That's all I bought this time, Gary.
A picture of a bridge.
Yeah, in
Blackburn.
it's Darwin, isn't it? Is it in Darwin?
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Salford, isn't it? Salford Bridge.
It says Old Blackburn Salford Bridge.
Yeah, it's in
Dated
Blackburn.
1851. And it's
That
on
river's no longer there now. Well, it is there, but it's been built over the top of, you know what I mean? That river's now underground.
Oh, dear.
I paid a tenner for that. I don't know why. Look at back of it. It's an old picture. Look.
Mm.
Back all taped up. Big piece of board on it.
Yeah, it was funny that day in B&Q because we were walking around after looking at these doors and there were some shovels, spades on a rack. And they cost a fortune. You were talking 200 odd quid for a spade. Real fancy big, for a spade. Real fancy spade. And I said, God, it looks like sort of spade Queen had used to plant a tree, this. So there were some trees, so we got a tree in the middle and girl in the office is videoing me, and I'm at it. I declare this tree, and I'm imitated to be Queen planting this tree, and there are a lot of people behind me, and they'll start clapping afterwards.
I must have been with you, Richard. It fucking sounds like
Oh,
a
you're right.
It's someone you've not been banned, Richard.
Oh, funny. I got spayed, and she got this tree and put it in the middle of the aisle, and I'm like this. I declare this tree, and I was trying to talk like Queen. I didn't know there were folk behind me. When I put spade into tubwork tree, where they're all.
You know, next time, no, your brother not send you, and that girl will send somebody different, because you won't get into bother when you go to B&Q.
Oh yeah, fucking about we were. They were funny.
I
Still have the
actually
video,
actually,
actually,
you can't shout at me in
Oh, yeah.
aisles.
It's one side and says, well, look, I've had a person from B&Q ring me up.
Complaining.
Jumping out the doors and scaring
I know.
other
That was bad, that.
and
I honestly
pretending
thought
to be
she were on the
Queen.
side of the door. Oh, yeah.
Impersonating Queen.
You should have seen me when I went looking at toilets. There I had to sit on them all to see which were comfiest. I was sat on bogs to see which were best bog.
Got his phone out, read a bit of news.
Yeah. Well, I should have done is took a paper with me. I didn't.
Remember that Carry On movie when it worked at Toilet Factory?
Oh, God. That was
He
so
goes,
funny. That.
He sits there and gets paper out. He goes, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm just trying to get comfortable. He goes, well, it's not a library.
That one with
that news. I love all the movies.
Holiday on the Buses film where they blow up bathroom up with bloody petrolette at motorbike carburetor, and they store new toilet in a bush, and somebody's walking along and says, oh, just have a piss. And he goes in this bush and there's a toilet in the bush. He says, bloody hell, they think of everything here.
I'm going to say
yeah,
I can remember that.
Holiday on the Buses, isn't it?
Yeah, Holiday on the Buses. I think it were. I forget. I can't think of the name. Big guy where he was.
And they repainted the entire flat, the room and that in the middle at night. Olive could find a fucking light switch. Fucking
that big fella. Oh, what was his name? Bernard Bresslaw?
No, he were. I can't think of his name. I can't remember what he was called. A big guy. And he just went to bush. He says to his wife, "I'm just going to have a pee in this bush." And Stan and other fella had hid the toilet in bush while everybody had gone out to this party. And he goes, "Here, look at this. They think of everything here." And there's a toilet in bush.
Oh dear.
Commoners consensed of that royal lineage.
Yeah.
It was funny that, and that's it. I declare this, and I can't remember what I said exactly, and I stuck spade into the tub that tree were in, and they're all like this behind me, clapping this. I'll do some stupid things when I'm out and about.
Next time you want to put a ribbon across
You got to have a laugh,
and get a pair of shears and say, well, I do solemnly declare this shop open.
Yeah. It's almost as good as the day when my mum booted. What did she kick? I can't remember what it were. It was something. Bear in mind, she's 80 odd and we're in Asda, and she dropped something. I can't remember what the hell it were. I think it were a packet of hot cross.
I'm going to say you said they were tea cakes or something, weren't
Tea
they?
cakes, hot cross buns or something like that. And she dropped it, and as she dropped it, she picked her foot up, kicked it, and it went up in her and landed back on belt.
I can remember you telling me that.
Bloke up till couldn't believe it. She says, I bet I can't do that again. She says to me,
Sign her up for Blackburn Rovers.
Hey,
I bet you, if anybody else tried to do it, it won't happen.
It's Sheffield United against Leeds United next, isn't it?
Monday.
It has arrived.
Monday, yeah.
They haven't played today, and guess who's both going to the match?
Both going to the match.
Both going to the match.
Both going to the match.
Both.
Have they got a seat behind the pillar this time?
It's in one day, 21 hours, 34 minutes to play each other.
Where you got a ticket?
John Street.
John Street. Well, that tells me everything, doesn't it? It could be next door, street next door for all I know.
That's all. Yeah, I get lost if that's that now.
Well,
I
the
do, Richard, I swear to
title
God,
is
once I
the
leave
John
Leeds, that's
Street
it.
Stand. Nah,
Right.
he's saying
It's
it's.
called family stand now.
Oh.
Richard, I only know I've got to Darwin when I see that chimney.
Oh
It
yeah.
says they call it the family
I
stand
think they
now.
call it family.
Yeah.
And you know the
But-
other chimney in that picture that you've got, the smaller one.
But it's not a chimney. That's the tower. That's Darwin Tower. That's on the
Yeah,
hill.
that's on the hill, that, isn't it?
That's at the very top. That's at the highest point.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that when you're coming down off motorway, don't you?
That's called.
Yeah.
Well, they call
There's
it
only one
North
slight problem with the
Tower.
tickets that he's got. There's one, then there's a space, and then there's another.
No, there's two spaces and then
Oh yeah. So, you know, the actual seats where Chris and Callum are sitting are 2 seats apart.
I'm sure somebody won't
But
buy
say-
swapping.
Yeah, that's what Chris says. He says, I'm sure, you know, whoever's sitting in them seats don't mind, you know, swapping over
Oi,
Yeah,
you
that'll be all right.
shit.
so they can actually sit together. And Chris has just said, even though they call it the family stand, he says you've got 12-year-olds shouting, referee's a wanker.
Oh. Should hear him at school.
And he says that's a 12-year-old. But I
I've got a
suppose
fucking little idiot that comes round here. He's only about 8. You should say a fucking mouth on him. She went, oh, Keena goes, well, he lives with his grandma. Fucking. Said, well, it's mother. Fucking rehab.
I was going to say, what
Oh,
difference
the
does
mouth
it
on
make?
him. Little ginger twat. Fucking whack him right back at head.
It
So
must
I
be
keep saying to
gingers.
you, you're going to talk
It
like
must
that
be
in my
something to
garden.
do
You
with
don't come
gingers
in.
because that Bella's, she's a right little shit.
If you went, oh, if I want to come in, I'll
Not
come in.
you,
I said,
Bella,
"Well,
if you're
that's
still
fucking
watching.
9-year-old."
There's a little gal with long ginger hair,
Oh, Bella's a little. No,
but she's a right little shit.
You can tell the ones that are brought up and the ones that are dragged up.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely
You
been
don't put
dragged.
time in with your kids when they're younger. They go off the fucking rails. They do.
she's off at time.
No, that's what Chris has just said. He says they don't know where she is half at time.
We're all little shitheads on this estate behind us.
I'll never forget. We were, one of our kids. We were walking out front door, and wife said something as she was walking out, and Abigail were at back of her, and Abigail just mouthed without saying it. She just went like that with her mouth, and wife saw her in the mirror and saw her saying it, but she turned around, bang, straight on the floor, and started her out. Right,
Yeah.
so there was none of that bullshit. There was none of this don't batter your kids shit. She went down like a ton of bricks. She won't say that again.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't be too old school these days.
Yeah.
I'm very stern. I don't take any crap.
Yeah, she just
No,
turned
you
around
can't
and
be,
whack.
But that's the problem nowadays. The parents don't want to discipline the kids, if you know what I mean. They
That
just
naughty
let 'em
step shit's a
run
load of bollocks.
riot, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
That's the
They
thing. Keena's a lot wiser that way, ain't she? I brought her up to be a bit more.
I'll never forget when I nicked a tenner out of my grandma's handbag. My grandma used to just shove money loose into her bag. I don't know why, she didn't believe in banks and all this shit. And I nicked a tenner out one day, and a woman in the shop grassed me up to my mum. And I laid in bed that night, and my mum come in with football boots and leathered me with football boots, studs, she did. Said, you won't nick out again.
That's it. That's how discipline used to be.
Try this. I never stole it. Right. I went Leeds Market with my mates, and we're all on bikes, you know, being fucking teenagers and that. And they said to me, nick that computer off corner, that stand us right past to get it. I fucking did, right? And I changed gear to get away, and my fucking chain cut. So the fucking stall owner guy grabbed me, give me a fucking good clonk, bust my nose and that, right? Dragged me over the road to the police station. Yeah. They ran my mum, she wanted to make a bingo with me nana. So my nana and my mum picked me up from the fucking police station, but when they saw my nose bust up, they said, who's done that? They said, oh, stall holder. Well, they wanted to press charges because I'm only like 13.
I have an
So he said he won't press charges against me if I didn't press charges against him. But so we're driving home, And before I got my mum smacking me up fucking legs, right? My nana sat behind me. I could feel her eyes burning into the back of my fucking head. I
got
never
double
scored a thing again.
trouble.
Never again. Never.
We used to get pumped.
I went to bed, long change gear, fucking chain came off, he went.
If I'd have gone home and said I've got it, I'd have got it again. So, you know, I kept my gob shut.
Oh, fucking honest to God. Nothing worse. Getting picked up by your mum and
This
your
is
nana.
the thing. It's so, you know,
There's no,
Teachers
she never told me to stop the
it's
bingo.
too soft.
School teachers should be given more power and bring back a good hiding. That's what they should be given.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
fucking.
And I reckon, you know,
teaching high school kids are fucking
I
horrible.
reckon
It's awful.
they ought to bring back national service.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not at the moment. That fucking idiot Stam will throw him in Russia.
What I'm saying is, being in the army, it teaches you, discipline. You know what I mean? You've got to make your bed a certain way, and if it ain't done, they rip it off and tell you to start
Teach
again.
your discipline or you'll die trying.
And I think by doing that, it'll make men out of them.
Oh, plenty of other countries still have it.
Yeah. You know, all these that, as kids that have committed serious crimes, put them in national service, give them some discipline, and it well, I mean, I'm not saying it will promote straight and narrow, but
Am I not locked 28, Jeanette, that ashtray? I like pub ashtrays. I've got a John Smith's one now, though. Not out of a pub. I bought it.
just to make it clear, you didn't nick it, Johnny.
Yeah.
You bought it.
Not like my glass collection.
Hello,
Hi,
Vanessa.
Good to see you. Where have you been? Where have you been, Cheeky Chops?
Right.
Been for a few days.
You know, this is the thing. You know, they're making it hard for people to discipline the children themselves. You know, in the way that we were disciplined as children. You know what I mean? So they're not getting that discipline that they need. But in army, you know, you've got to do what they tell you. You know, they can get you walking for miles with every backpack on and all this. That.
I do. Even Army's gone a bit woke now. Oh, you've hurt my feelings. Oh, you don't have to get down and do 50. We'll get you a fucking counsellor.
But
Could you please come to the playground, please?
Yeah.
But this
See these things, you know.
it was that
See
lad
them souvenir plate things?
yesterday.
See them?
Yeah.
I've got some of them already.
Ooh.
They're
Yeah,
in that other.
That lad
they're in the
that
car.
got stabbed at his funeral yesterday.
Yeah, he hasn't added out full lots yet. There's only 200 lots on at the moment.
Only.
Where's the other
Somebody
200?
Somebody got killed in Manchester today, run over by a van or something.
Right.
Van ran off and killed them.
I've seen
3-year-old girl on pavement. Van
Fucking hell,
apparently were in a collision with a tram and van mounted pavement and then killed a 3-year-old girl and drove off.
Oh, fucking hell.
So police are obviously searching for them now.
We'll soon get them on cameras if they're inside the city.
Certainly in Manchester, bloody hell. God forbid.
You know? It's like Big Brother's watching.
Yeah. There was a tram involved and a van, and it mounted the curb and ran over a 3-year-old girl and killed her.
Because our broken tributes pouring for little girl 3 killed in city centre crash.
Fucking awful, isn't it, when it's kids?
Yeah. Metrolink.
Imagine anybody, really, I suppose.
It were
A what?
a Metrolink tram and a van.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I'll turn my fire off. It's warm enough now. Those people don't come in.
Nice
I'll be fine.
toasting now, Johnny.
Yeah, as long as people don't come in, I'll be fine.
That's the damaged tram anyway.
Yeah.
So if it's done that much damage to the tram, must have been going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to gently nudge Tracy's job is on its way.
I'm going to wake up in the morning, roll up, go for a piss, then get back in bed.
Good idea.
That's
That,
the thing I
Richard.
do about 6 a.m. Richard.
But you know
I need
what?
to go
You
down
know
the
why
mountain.
you know why we have a joke about our biscuit if we ever got burgled? Well, an incident happened this morning. Well, he'll go up to bed with us, lie on landing, and then after he's been there about an hour, now he's back on steroids, he'll go back downstairs because he thinks he can get that meat that Chris puts on the second shelf. And Chris has found out exactly how he does it. And he was doing it. He caught him in the act. And what he does is, because it's on like a level, right, our biscuit, and he gets it, grabs it with his knife and drops it on the floor. That's how he's been stealing the meat. So anyway, when we've been going to bed, Chris has put it back up on the top level, so he can't get it. Anyway, I think it was about 6 o'clock this morning. I get out to go to the toilet. I heard because I took her out and I chased her in. And all of a sudden I heard our chaser's dingly dingly. And I reckon his bell on his collar. I reckon our biscuit went at front door, and I reckon Chase caught him unawares, because next minute I know our biscuit, well, he only let up, so it went, row! And I shouted downstairs, biscuit! And it was just that one bark, and I reckon our Chase had caught him unawares, caught him snoozing, in other words. And he didn't know, you know what I mean? Where it were actually Chase coming upstairs. But yeah, because when he hears one of us get out to go to the toilet, he likes to come and investigate. But so I reckon, you know, we only having one eye, and it probably lay down on the eye that works, so he couldn't see jack shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you something now, and you're going to laugh. Right. Now this we took earlier on. Oh dear. There you go, Gary. That's something to make you laugh. Chris, please.
I won't let him on, so don't you dare.
They were ready to pounce and get in.
Well, be proud, Chris. You're skid free.
But yeah, he says it was just getting ready to pounce, and he kept saying no. But I thought that'd make you laugh. You know,
no, that's not a cat toy. That's my bollocks.
His ankles and Chase there trying to get in his cage.
Richard, those are not cat toys. Those are my bollocks.
But yeah, this is the thing, and he does it with anyone,
You don't
me
want
included.
He's
He's got this fascination about getting inside your trousers.
I need to have that fascination.
Unfortunately, I've never had that fascination.
And anybody. So just to warn him, if you come here, don't leave the toilet door open when you go to the toilet, because Chase will be in your undercrackers.
I should say it's $2.99 a month, members only that can do that. But
yeah, ever since he's been a kitten, I don't know what the fascination is,
We
or
could call them cat hammocks.
I don't know. I don't know what the fascination is. But yeah, he's always had this fascination about getting in your trousers while you're on the toilet.
The
You
cat's
see,
swimming with
I
the
wear
electric.
these. You've seen these cloth things that I wear, haven't you, Richard? And they've got
Yeah.
that wide-legged. So what I used to do is that if he used to get in mine, I sort of pull one of the legs up and like shake him out, if you know what I mean.
Cat doing then?
Get out.
You're not,
Shaking like
you're
that.
not getting in my trousers. But you see, Chris can't do that because his is like the cuffed tracky bottoms.
Shit, catch your bottoms.
But yeah. But yeah, with my legs, you know, with me the bottom of my culottes or trousers, they're quite wide. So if you used to get in mine, I used to oust him out of one at legs. I don't know what it is or what fascinates. You know, if you're a psychologist, get in touch with me because I do not know what the fascination is about getting in your trousers.
Oh, they love it. If I go in bog, if I'm at the sink, mine jumps on sister at back at the toilet, and I saw it the other day, and I'm at it, no, and she had a paw on bog roll, and she just looked at me and went, "Fuck off! What are you doing there?" Not the bog roll, straight down to shit house, full bog roll, that bog. Fucking hell! I couldn't. She even looked at me. Even looked at me to say, "Yeah, what are you going to do about it?" Ding.
That's another thing that you notice that any
That's the
fascination,
thing that cats can be, right? Knobheads.
any fascination with anything that's in front of them going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She always
See,
does it.
this is why cats are so complex because you can never understand them.
Yeah,
You know,
right,
it don't matter what it is. You know, if there's something there in front of them, they've just got to go. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You know, is it because they've got a small brain?
Fucking no brain, I think.
But I've seen loads and loads of videos on YouTube, you know, and they're just going.
Oh, cats are just assholes.
Yeah, they're very unloyal.
They'll
Don't give
take
a
your
shit.
attention when you want, and when the minute they don't want it, they'll fucking rip you to shreds.
Selfish animals, they are.
But yeah, this is the thing. This is another thing about us. We're having two. There were a box, right? So first of all, our Chaser getting it. But because Chase was in all night and Tucker was out all night, as soon as he come in, as soon as Chris come downstairs and opened the door, Chase would be out and Tucker in. Yeah. So he got in the box. You know, it's been in cardboard box central here, but still weren't the same fucking box.
I don't know what they're doing in the house, but they've just tried to add BBC News account to my Alexa. I don't fucking think so. I mean, that's shite on it.
No. Yeah, no. Then forms Chris's
announcement to launch BBC News on my fucking Alexa. I've just cancelled it. I'm not having that shite on mine.
Them forms Chris has posted them off
today. Alexa skills.
Okay, do you want to try Big Fart? Or you can ask for more options.
Alexa, stop. What the fuck was that about?
Who what?
Would you like to do a big fart? Well, I'll do one when I'm ready, thanks. They're fucking about with it in there. That's what
just say, well, I don't fart on command.
Mm.
Would you like to do a big fart?
The curtain's shut. Who is it? Well, what do you want now? You're fucking about with Alexa.
Huh?
Don't be fucking about with the Alexa. Well, it's just tried to have BBC News.
Oh, she's watching it here.
Not been that shite on mine.
Yeah, something about does he want to do a big fart?
So what's she watching BBC for then? Yeah, that she wants to know what's going on in the world. What the fuck you watching BBC for then? All they do is spoon feed propaganda.
When I took lovely, it's dry.
Right, well, you tell her to stop watching BBC on my thing.
Oh,
I've just
God.
cancelled it. I've just cancelled it from being able to do it.
Yeah, it asked him if he wanted to do a big fart, Tracy.
What, BBC?
Well, go on YouTube and get it on there.
Fucking what the
You're
fuck?
not cancelling, no.
I'd have a lick me
Hey,
on that.
Chris, how are we doing?
Well,
See?
go on, lick it then.
Okay, I've got a bad back.
It's just nice. Come here for a bit of peace.
So what you come here for?
For a bit of peace.
Pestering me?
I'm not pestering you.
She's there for the same reason as you are, Johnny, to get out from the maddening crowd.
Coming for a smoke. Why should I stand outside? How about I can come and sit here?
Yeah. Very, very reasonable statement, Tracy, that is. Why stand outside freezing your nuts off when you can have a...
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
Oh, what did I just say? I'm turning it off now. So
Smoking
just
now
in case, you know,
completely. How's it? Smoking, so I don't even do
So
that
that-
anymore.
Maybe.
it should be warm enough as long as nobody comes through the door.
Even on my Tuesday night baking, ask Jeanette, I go outside. I don't
Yes,
smoke
she
in
does,
the
Johnny. I can confirm.
I'd say that eat it off.
All right, you can all confirm. No bother.
Well, I
Don't
do.
shoot the messenger.
Oh no, I'm not being funny. I couldn't give a rat's ass.
Yes, you do. Well, I'm not doing it in kitchen anyway. Because it goes through into the living room because I've got a door.
Yeah, I'm putting it back on.
No, you're not. I don't want the door.
As soon as the council come and do a proper inspection of the house, they'll say, "Where's the living room door?"
Get a sliding one. All we need.
Sliding doors don't stop a fire, love.
Why do the husband
Slide indoors.
You've got no living room door. So you don't want it back on.
Yeah, could you put that unit there?
It won't make any difference having the unit there.
You won't put water in it. Anyway.
Shut up.
You see, the council don't look at it the way that you look at it. They look at it as a fire risk.
Yeah, exactly. Can't
So when
stop
you go
the
to bed,
fire.
you're supposed to shut all the doors behind you.
I'm going to show you that going to start a fire.
To if let's say
It's electrical fault.
Exactly.
let's say they're a fire in kitchen, we always shut our kitchen door at night so it contains
That
the
was down to
fire,
council.
If
and
it's
there's a fire alarm in there anyway. So
Well,
if,
council
you
sure,
know,
so when you where the fire
I mean,
starts, it's
that's
spread
not
because you
applicable
don't
to you,
have kitchen door.
Richard.
Sorry?
But what I'm saying is we've got a fire alarm in the kitchen. So if you shut the kitchen door at night time, if like for you know, that stupid hole in wall where this, you know, if it causes a fire, it will contain it in that one room.
Yeah.
It's saying here, it's that's being done.
Oh.
Your latest bill could not be processed. For something. Click on it. Roll up. DE.
But,
Uh,
you know,
scam.
in other words,
It's a
Richard's
scam.
fucked if he has a fire.
Mobile phone number. You click the
Got no
link on
doors
it.
on, only that one
Update
through
your
there and your
details,
bedroom
update your
door.
bank
And
Oh, yeah. If I had a fire in here, I'd be straight out this window, and if I had a fire in the bedroom, I'd be straight out that window.
but yeah,
I've got EE on here. I'll check it now.
you know,
Anyway,
you sort of having a I
Sure.
don't know what you
I'm
call
sure,
it.
I'm sure Mia will follow me.
Yes, they're saying that, so you click the link.
Yeah, what
You've
I'm
just got one of
saying
them
is,
scam texts, Jeanette.
hey,
You've just got one of them scam texts
Saying that the phone bill.
saying the phone bill's due. You need to update it. We placed your account on hold, and you give them your details. Next minute, your fucking bank's gone.
Oh, I get
wait
them
to
every
send
day.
them a gift.
Yeah,
I get them every
well,
day saying your account has been blocked. Amazon, your account has been blocked.
Well, seeing that I've just paid the bill by direct debit.
Not going to fucking block me.
They
Christ
started
almighty.
doing now where they shove a card through your door, and they get you to, or they want you to
I've got alerts on my bank. I know what
scan
bills
this
have gone out.
QR code, and that's the latest scam. A sort of proper looking card, you know, like what Amazon will shove through your door if they've not been able to deliver your items, but it's got a QR code on it, and it says, "Sorry, you weren't in when we tried to deliver whatever."
Yeah, I thought you
Just
did.
scan this
Well,
QR code, and that's the latest
There
scan.
we go. EE paid. 14th of February.
EE.
Well, Keena's mobile phone number and Tracy's are EE.
Yeah. You know, I mean, had they got one of them gifts? You know what I mean? That's what I'd be sending them all.
Yeah, love, that's a scam, that.
Well, you need to delete it.
Will you delete it?
I haven't got a clue, no.
I ain't got a clue.
Because when I go to
Right.
when I put the code on now, I can't
Pretty
find
bin.
it in that.
It's in your text messages.
Right.
Electronically in bin.
Yeah, bin it. Yeah, don't click that, love. It's the fact that it's coming on a mobile number as well. So there you go, isn't it? And it's a +44, so the number's not even from the UK. I know +44's UK number, that's an UK number to dial in here, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's to dial from out of the country in.
I think
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't go that way, you go the other way slowly.
there you go. There you go. Ah. Yeah, I've gone on to my third can now, but I've turned it off now. I'm alright now. It's warm enough in here. Not that cold tonight, really. My phone's all sticky. Oh, it's some of them silly. Wonder why it was getting stuck. Them silly blobs are put between the cans to keep them together.
Oh yeah. Sticky
stuck to
bits.
Oh, they're a bloody nuisance, them. They take a forever to arrive in a bite, them.
Yeah, and then when you get them off,
One
it's
day you're
stuck
going to
to
rip the
everything
side
really
out of the can and get
like
fucking
flicking a
cooked.
bogey.
I got some Cronenberg like that, and I'm flipping heck of a right battle on trying to get them apart. I'm fucking hell. Enough to make you drinking.
That'll do me.
It's up to you. It's what you want. They are strong though, them they're not this water.
They're sending courier. This is another new scam.
I had 2 cans of
Sending
oil.
couriers to
Yeah,
Pick
2 cans
up
of energy.
old credit cards and debit cards because, yeah, the bank and whatever.
Why would they send you to pick up an old credit card or debit card? You just
No idea. If
cut
you've
them up and
got an
throw them
old
in the
one,
bin.
just cut it in half, don't you?
Right, just cut them up.
Did the colour take all right then?
It's lovely. It's like a chocolatey brown, but light chocolate.
Early's
brown.
dyed her hair 'cause she's got quite a bit of grey now.
Oh
I
dear.
think I
First time she's ever dyed it.
Yeah. So she's gone for like a warm chocolate brown.
Well, it looks nice.
It looked ginger to you, so I says no. I said it's chocolate brown.
Does it look ginger to you?
Because she's dried it with air dryer, so it got so you can see
It does lighten it a bit when you dry it.
the red right down the back. It took ages
Well, you know.
to rinse it all
I
off and then put the conditioner on the lasting conditioner, whatever it
mean,
is.
know how long her hair is.
I've got a bit of cake.
Did you use both bottles?
Both bottles, yeah. I've always dyed my own hair though, apart from this time. I let hairdressers do it.
Yeah, and charged you a fucking fortune, robbing bastard.
Well, because my hair was like
Yeah,
that.
they've
Oh,
got
I've done that hair all done all fancy. I expected her coming in looking like
Yeah, but
Winona
you know when
Ryder.
I dyed my hair,
It
it was windy.
a
That's
Royal
right.
Mail scam. It says, Royal Mail, your parcel is awaiting delivery. Please pay the $2.99 settlement to avoid your parcel being returned.
Yeah,
to
I
the
get
sender."
that from fucking ones like from EVRI and all that.
And that's when they want you to put your card details and everything
Your
in. And
parcel is on hold till you pay this additional postage and shit like that. Yeah. That's the thing. Have you? You've got to do it on the basis of if you've never seen it before. Huh? Ah.
It's me. Look at them claws.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bastards. They're tight old.
Oh dear.
I'm going to call it a night, Jeanette, 'cause I'm getting bloody cramped now.
Okie dokie then, Johnny.
All right, Johnny.
Chat, but I'm just going to go back in now. Am I allowed?
Well, don't turn it off, I'll stay here.
Oh, Tracy's going to stay on a bit.
Tracy's
you're
gonna
right.
stay on.
Okie then.
Chris is going to join us for a bit.
I will turn it off and I'll go on mine.
You're going to go in there and It's not plugged in on the laptop, you mean? Yeah, we'll be in the chat anyway.
Okie dokie then.
I'll be on with it on Monday. I'll come on Monday because it goes home Monday.
Don't worry, I'll be back in a minute. Rush in the chat. I'll be like,
I do it on Monday, Jeanette.
see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, Johnny.
Bye.
Hey,
But yeah, that's the latest scam. Is they push a card through your door, very legitimate looking, saying, you know, sorry we missed you. Scan this QR code thing.
Well, they don't push it through. I don't, because you've got cameras.
I did have one, but I ripped it up and binned it.
Oh, you should have showed us.
Yeah, I did have one push through the door, but I heard about the latest scam and I thought, well, I ain't expecting no, so I just ripped it up and chucked it in the bin.
yeah.
Because I knew I weren't expecting anything, so, you know, try
Yeah.
to figure that one out.
Correct.
You know, either somebody's been kind enough to send me £1 million, but I very much doubt it. But
Oh, I've had all them. I've had them emails saying that I've got hundreds of thousands waiting for me from somebody in Africa. All I've got to do is send £56 release fee, and the funds will be. And I just send them on back. So just knock it out of the millions. It's right.
that's it. That's it. You know, I mean, yeah, a lot of the elderly might fall for it. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of the time they prey on the elderly.
Oh yes.
You know, it's sort of being savvy about it and thinking, well, I ain't expecting a parcel, so you know, where's this parcel coming from?
Correct.
I'd be wanting to know where this parcel's coming from that I ain't ordered. Hi Keith, how are you?
Hello Keith, how we doing? Long time no see.
Is it Greece you're in, Keith, or Crete, Greece? One of the two. Are you still there, or are you back? Are you back now? But looks a very nice place. But we're just talking about scams and what the latest. You know what I mean? It must cost them.
Just got back from Turkey. God, I've been Turkey.
It must cost them a fair bit of money, like these cards that shove through your door. It must cost them a fair bit of money to get them all printed and everything to shove them through folks' doors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of these, but on the flip side, some of them are very believable.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, on his travels, Benidorm next month and Agadir in April.
Just got back from Turkey. I've been to Turkey loads of times. I haven't been for years, but I've been loads. I love Turkey. Brilliant.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You've got to be very conscious. You know. You know me. I only ever order anything off for Amazon.
Yeah.
So I know that if anybody's got my details, it's come from Amazon.
Yeah.
But I've got a very strong password. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And that's. I've seen your posts on Facebook. Is it? Were it August? That's it. Yeah, it seems quite a while. That does. You seen that yesterday? Pat died in August. Well, this is the thing, Keith. Your foot loose. Well, I mean, it sounds awful, but your foot loose and fancy free. You know, you've only got yourself to please. So why not get out and do that travelling while you can? So can't fault you. Can't fault you. But I mean, it's not really cold though, is it? If you know what I
No.
mean, it's not been cold.
No, not today.
7, it says on mine.
You've got to remember, we're in February, so you can't expect much.
Well, that's it. It is quite warm for the time of year. Refresh it. Still saying 8. The bloke with headphones on, where he's putting his hand up in air with mobile phone. What all that's about, I don't know. Oh, look.
Yeah, well, that's it. He's probably stood outside a pub waiting for a taxi. He's ringing a Uber.
And that one, what were it? The woman we rode up with a handbag over it. I don't know. I can't understand
Well,
half of these things. Let me have a look at.
yeah, that's a problem. What's going on?
It's saying on this other one, it's only 5 degrees. Yet on other one, it's saying 8.
Yeah.
Latest forecast for tonight. This evening will see dry conditions and largely clear skies, with a few patches of cloud lingering through the second half of the night. More
It's
cloud
clear
will
here.
be to the west, but it will remain dry. There you go.
Clear skies here tonight. I can see stars from here where I'm sat. See stars twinkling, so it's a clear night here. I've nowhere to go tomorrow, so I can't give a shit what weather does, to be honest with you. I've no plans at all tomorrow.
Unless you get a phone call from your mum,
Oh, God. Oh, no.
you know. I want to put some washing in, but I forgot how to turn it on.
I'll talk you through it on phone.
Oh, dear.
Your instructions live over the phone. It's exactly the same washer as mine, apart from mine's a washer dryer, hers isn't. That's the only difference.
Yeah, it's just washing machine and not
Exactly the same controls and screen and everything. That's why I deliberately picked that way, so I knew how to work it, you see.
That's it.
You
Well,
know.
on that note, I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to say, I was just going to say, see you, Jason. I was just going to say, I'll call it a night, and I shall see you again on Monday.
See you all later. Bye-bye
See
to
you
everybody in the chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Find me that show now. Oh, there we go.
See you later, everyone.